hustling, yes. Oh, it was the kind of life that was known. When will I ever get over this? Struggling, yeah, yes. Was the kind of life that was
There would be times where me and Bees would just stay up for days.
Caught up in the creative realm.
Caught up in the creative realm, and days would just roll in, and we'd be like, man, we need to stop and take baths and do whatever. He'd be like, this is the funk. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, all right, okay. Yeah.
What do you say, Cam?
This is the funk. You know? But yeah, he was definitely a major influence in my life. Though he's local from Seattle, or whatever, he was definitely a major figure.
On Beasley?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How long you been knowing him, man?
Man, I've been knowing Beasley since I was probably in high school, so it's been forever.
Yeah. He's been in a couple of groups too, man.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day.
Oh, he was one of the boppers too.
Yeah. He was one of the boppers. I think, didn't he rap with the Chill Will 3? It was the West Coast Funk Brigade.
West Coast Funk Brigade.
3D, or was it? I think maybe it's just them too.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna give you, when I can, I'm gonna give you some footage of one of my shows.
Yeah.
Because to this day, when I bop, that's like one of the highlights of the whole show. And what they don't understand is it's just something that we all did back in the day. But see, to the audience, they think like they're thinking like, wow, how did this R&B dude just break out and do all that? Because it's more of an unexpected thing.
Yeah, but you're an original b-boy, and people don't understand it. So when they get a taste of it, it throws them
right. But back in our day, it was nothing, because it was like I was just one of the dozens of kings of pop and all that.
Hey, have you heard from Leland?
You were definitely one of the kings.
Yeah.
Leland was definitely one of the kings. Yeah. James Croom was one of the kings.
Yeah. James Croom ate me up. I ain't afraid to admit it, man. He ate me up, man, one day and made me walk away from the crowd with my big old radio, Pac Jam playing. He scorched me on Pac Jam.
Well, man. I got news for you. He ate me up too. and it wasn't right, because it was after I retired.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
For like several years, and my boys they set it up, and I was like, man, I'm not gonna be bopping, man. And, this and that. Yeah. And they sicked them on me, man. And I said I wasn't gonna do it, and I retired or whatever.
Yeah.
But then something about bopping, you got this feeling overcomes you where you think that you can do.
Yeah.
I thought like a movie overcame me and said, I can do this. I can do this. Yeah. And I started doing it, and I lost.
Oh, wow.
That's basically. But now, you know what? I just basically returned to an old love. I basically seen Usher and Chris Brown and them guys doing some of the same stuff that we used to do. So I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and refine that, and of course work out. You have to work out and train to keep up with that, and get back into that spirit and respect it as an art, because it definitely was an art. And
it was a culture.
It was a culture.
We did that every day.
It was part of our life. It really was.
Right. Between the music, the art, the graffiti or whatnot, and the dancing.
You're right.
The whole thing. It was a complete culture, man. And you and people like me and Beasley, Captain Crunch, James Croon, and all them guys, man, we were actually the OGs of this.
Yeah,
we were real pioneers, because we're the originals.
Right.
Because we were the ones that started doing it, and then after us, it kind of, it took on a little bit of life, but then it faded out.
It did. It really did.
But then you got people who actually really went to school. I never really thought about that until just now. Yeah. They actually really went to school to learn the things that we worked on daily and taught ourselves.
No, you know what? I've seen that. I've seen like this hip hop class where they were teaching like the stuff that we always did. They were like, you take your arm and you make a wave. And I'm like, what? They're teaching this like that? I'm like, wow. Yeah. But I tell you this, that is definitely an art that I'm glad I picked back up, because when I see people react off it like that and it gets the same props as everything else that I do, then I just love it, because it just shows that we were all part of a really good art.
Yeah, man, I loved it back then, man. Say, man, why don't you give me a couple bars, man?
Couple bars?
Yeah, man, with live bars, man. Can I get some live bars, man?
Sure, man.
Play the piano, man. We'll
All
hook
right.
it up, man. Mac D and HD. We got Kevin Gardner, man. See if we can get us something like yeah. Mac D and HD, man.
This is one of the songs from my album called The Credit Century. Hustling, oh yeah, yes, was the kind of life that was done. Oh, I'm having dreams about me being on top. Reality was hating on me, trying to reach that spot. I thought to myself, but it didn't ever make, because of the disease of brokenness was hard to shake. I just hope it wasn't gonna be for long, because life was sad enough to sing a hymn song. Precious Lord, lead me on to see some brighter days, cause the struggling had me in a world of praise. Hustling, yes, oh, it was the kind of life that was known. When will I ever get over this? Struggling, yeah, yes, was the kind of life that was known. Hustling.
Yes, sir, Kel. That's the one, bro. How do you feel about the way the local radio stations and the local media plays a part in the growth and the development of the music up here?
Well, I would say just now at this point, as things are kind of arriving on the internet with artists doing their thing, I would say as far as radio, my boy from Direct Supply, Antonio, that I was telling you, he has a show on 11:50 a.m. on Thursday nights where he highlights Northwest artists.
Oh,
and so
what radio station is that?
That's 11:50 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Also, I was, and it's basically he's hosting a show with Music Inner City, Gordon Kirby. Gordon Kirby.
Oh, he's been around. What else he used to do? He used to do a
Music Inner City video show, and he still does that. And
okay.
Gordon Kirby is very instrumental in helping Northwest. He's had his eye on that particular prize as far as Northwest talent for years. Years. And so he's,
when is the best time to catch his show? Do you know?
I was gonna say he does a show from what I know on Thursday as well. It's
okay.
Tonio does the first part of it every other Thursday, and then I guess Gordon's doing his every Thursday or whatever. There's also E's Way on Sunday. That's E-Dog. Prime Cartel, mix a lot in them. He's very supportive of Northwest artists. He highlights Northwest artists on that show. So there's definitely this thing with that going on.
Okay. All right, man. We're going to check that out, man. These guys is really supporting us up here, man. So
yes,
you guys check that out, man. What station was that again?
And that's 11:50 a.m.
All right. Check that out.
I thought to myself, but it didn't ever make, because of the disease of brokenness was hard to shake. I just hope it wasn't gonna be for long, because life was sad enough to sing a hymn song. Precious Lord, lead me on to see some brighter days, cause the struggling had me in a world of praise. Hustling, yes, oh, it was the kind of life that was known. When will I ever get over this? Struggling, yeah, yes, was the kind of life that was known. Hustling.
Yes, sir, Kel. That's the one, bro. That's it, bro.
If I can, let me see.